Hello guys, Nadia here, and today gonna be a video about why presets are a lie and what is behind the screen of the top bloggers feed. So let's keep on watching that. We do want to have feeds like top bloggers, but we don't know their work behind the screen and how the photo was edited like 100%. You don't know the steps, you don't know anything. They just share with you preset and then you just follow the rules of the preset. You just apply it to the picture and then you think why it doesn't look the same. But you never thought that the picture might be brightened before it's gonna be in use in Instagram and before it's gonna be even go through a Lightroom. So you never think about that, or maybe if you thought, then you're just like a really smarty ass. That's another way how it goes. But honestly, when I firstly heard about presets, my idea was like, oh, it's gonna be so easy, I'm just gonna apply it to picture and my work is done. I don't need to do anything else, so that's gonna be the easiest thing. I take tons of pictures, just click the button and then just apply and then upload, done. Unfortunately, that wasn't the way how it worked for me. I understood the whole process, that the picture might be before brighten and then it's gonna be export it to like and import it to Lightroom, and only after that the preset gonna be applied. So for example, let's take two of my pictures. Which one is more like brighter, another one is a bit darker, so in the evening time and in the daytime. Those two pictures I applied just my preset that I have without doing any kind of brightening, and then you can see the pictures how they look in a second here. Then you see that the preset doesn't look that good because the pictures were not brightened before. But let's see if they were brightened before. Over here. Also, you can watch my video about how I edit pictures for my Instagram. I will put the small link information over here, so then you can click and watch how I do edit pictures for my Instagram. But let's continue with this one. You can see how the pictures are edited after being brightened and then only be used for the further with a preset. You see that the picture is a better quality, that it looks much better than the picture without doing any kind of brightening. That's how the behind scene works, and it takes even more time to do that. And also when you try to purchase preset or try to get the free preset, you see that, oh, maybe you will need to adjust some for some pictures when you take them, because you don't take pictures in the same lighting, in the same place, with the same light, nothing the same. And when you think like, oh, adjust, it's quite easy, and I'm just gonna open YouTube. And in YouTube, you can see some videos are even more than 20 minutes of how to adjust preset to the picture, how to make it work. And then you start thinking, oh my God. But it's supposed to be like so easy. I just click two buttons and done. But unfortunately, it's not just two buttons, it's even more. And if you're new to Lightroom, it's gonna take you hours for like understanding how to use it properly, and then you will be like, oh my God, how should I do that? That's why for me presets are a lie, because I heard I thought that it's gonna take me only like 5 minutes. I make pictures, I apply preset, I upload to Instagram, done. I don't need to do anything else. But unfortunately, I faced that you have to work behind a lot more than you think, or before I thought that my life is a lie for the presets. So that's the way how I want to share this. And if you're new to Lightroom and to purchasing those presets, and I know that some presets from some really cool bloggers, they're like $60 or something, and for some maybe even more. And when you're like thinking of clicking the button, don't click the button. You're gonna spend $60 and then you're gonna invest more money, I mean like more, not money, more time in learning how to adjust preset to the picture, because you're gonna watch tons of videos on YouTube how to get that, how to get the level that you want. And when you see the pictures of your top favorite bloggers, I mean, I don't know what's your top favorite bloggers, but I might just put some over here, just that ones that I look for, and then you're like, okay, I like the way how they do the feed and everything. You live in London, for example, and they live on Bahamas or Hawaii, and they have sun and you have fog and I don't know, gray sky every day, how are you gonna have the same pictures if you live in a more like foggy country? You can't do the same pictures, because even though if you use their preset, apply it and adjust the picture, you need to remove your gray sky, put the more sunny sky. You need to find the ocean color, because there you're gonna see a lot of ocean colors. So that's also the way how to think of selecting the preset. For example, if you live in London, try to go through through bloggers who live in London, or the bloggers who live at the same like weather. Then you're gonna see their ideas and creations on how to make your feed more interesting with the taking advantage of the weather. Because if you're just sitting in London where it's everything foggy and really like sadness around, for me, because I don't like foggy days, and when it's really cloudy, then I just want to sleep, eat ice cream and drink hot chocolate. That's me for that day. Like when I'm sick now, I'm just sitting home and I'm trying to die here, really, because I don't know how to survive. That's probably the way why I'm doing the video. But I can't remove the sunglasses, because when I see the light, I'm start crying. So that's the worst part when you're sick. But let's go to the presets back. So when you're trying to get your preset or find your own preset, try to think about the weather. For example, I'm currently in Russia, Moscow. We have foggy days, we have sunny days. So I need to select, for example, maybe something from Europe. It might be like from bloggers from Italy, from some cities like from the north, maybe. I can search for, I don't know, from the Canada. I mean, like, you know, to find the similar weather, then to get inspiration, which kind of preset I want. Because if I'm sitting in Moscow and I want some kind of preset, which is more like Santorini or Hawaii, and I have no like ocean like there, I have only forest and that's it. How I'm gonna have those lovely bluish colors and all those nicey colors, like nicey, I don't know if that word exists, but how I'm gonna have those colors? I won't have those colors. That's why when you think like, oh, this is my preset, it's not gonna be your preset, because you're not there, you don't have the same weather. And if you think like, oh, I'm gonna buy those lovely bluish colors, but I live in the, I don't know, depends where you live. I don't know where you live. But for example, if you live, like, let's just compare, when I was living in Boston, everything is like like this English style, New England, because the buildings are like reddish and everything. And then I'm like, oh, I want my preset to be blue. Should I paint the whole building in blue color? Seriously? Like, I think, I mean, like, it's possible. I remember that I did something like that in Photoshop, because the colors wasn't the ones that I needed for my feed. I think it was with the smoothie lamps thing in my video that I'll put the link over here. But that's like a single picture. You're not gonna paint all pictures in the blue colors because you want to have the blue feed. I mean, like, you can do it, of course, that's your art, but that's gonna have a lot of your time consuming. That's what you want from doing that. I think you should just take advantage of the surrounding areas and then think of the preset which will be helpful for you. For example, I know that in Boston, in New England, there are amazing bloggers. I mean, like, they're not the top bloggers, they're micro bloggers, but they have really nice feeds, and I really like them. How like the way how they show this kind of style of those reddish buildings, that's kind of amazing. That's, I think, what you need to show in your Instagram, not like just copy paste the preset from the top blogger, apply to your pictures, and then it's going to be something different because you live not in that kind of sunny weather country. Or I don't know, if I seems kind of angry or rude, I'm really sorry for that, because I think that's just the emotions that I had from the beginning of when I firstly, I think, got my free preset. I didn't pay for preset, and then I was so disappointed because I spent so much time on trying to feed this preset to my pictures, but only then I understood how all that combination not gonna work, because the pictures are so different, the light's so different, the shadows, highlights, everything's so different. The picture can't be the same even if I applied the preset, because it's not gonna remove shadows that much that I want. It's not gonna remove the tones and everything. I mean, you can do that all those things in Lightroom, those colors and everything, but still the natural light wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. And then I want to have the same picture. And when I want to have the picture like people doing on Hawaii, I'm like, oh, I just want to have the same preset, but I'm gonna do it like, in the forest. Of course, that's not gonna work because they highlight blue colors, they make them more deep or more brighter. They use advantage of those colors. So if I have everything greenish and everything, then I just need to take advantage of the green color and try to work with that color and try to implement it to my feed. That's gonna create firstly the unique style. Secondly, you're gonna have something, I don't know, much better for you, and you're gonna save your time. And thirdly, that's gonna even improve your engaging and everything, because everyone is so used to have those white and brightened feeds, and that everyone is now, I think, obsessed with those brownish colors and that kind of colors. So we have those kind of, copy pasting thing. Why do you want to follow those copy pasting? Try to create something that will be really cool for you and try to show it to everyone, because that copy pasting won't lead you anywhere. Okay, you're gonna get those kind of engagement, oh, the same brownish, everyone, and no one will recognize you, because I see so many brownish feeds. I don't remember any user, like the username. I have no clue how those people are named. I know some bloggers because I'm just checking them every day, but like some of them, when I see this kind of similar feed, I'm not gonna check, because there is one girl, she's from I think she's from Sweden, and all her account is like pink color, like really pinky color. That's kind of the thing that I will remember. But because everyone has those white brown, I'm not gonna remember this white brown account name. But that girl, I think I even remember the name. I'm not sure. I remember how to type it, but I don't remember how to pronounce it. I'm really bad with the pronouncing some kind of account name. But I will try to put her account over here, that pinkish account, because that's kind of that like catch my attention in Instagram, but nothing like brownish whitish tones, because that's what everyone has. Like 80% of Instagram, that what has. Now, like that. Also another one, there is a guy that I follow because I just like his picture, or maybe I don't know, follow. I think his name is Brian or something like that. He's really cool. I like the way how he edited his pictures, because they're all different, kind of style different. That's what I like, and that's how, kind of makes the person unique. That's how you want to, see the work of the person. But if everything is the same and you're purchasing presets of the person, then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna try to do something out of that. But that's why I call presets are a lie, because that's how it leads us to, because you're gonna spend more hours on trying to adjust that preset to your picture, but not trying to create something by yourself, because you can spend that 2 hours of trying to adjust the preset to your picture, try to create something what you want. You can just watch tons of YouTube videos and get inspiration and mix the colors, because basically even if you're new to the Lightroom and to all that huge editing system, you're gonna start learning it, because when you buy a preset, you need to adjust it. In order to adjust it, you need to know basics. That's how it works. You're not gonna be just clicking the button, uploading the picture. Or if you will do that, you're gonna have really bad quality of the picture. Sometimes when you use a different presets, and if, for example, the picture was done in the like night or evening, you're gonna have much more pixel picture, because most of those top bloggers, they apply too much sharpening, too much clarity to their picture, that it looks more, like good quality picture. But if you do it at nighttime, you have already the pixel picture, you're gonna apply more sharpening and more clarity to that picture. It's gonna be looked, I don't know, like a really, really pixel picture. Why do you want that? You don't want that. And if you are new for that, you won't know what those clarity and sharpening means, and those radios and everything, how to work with that, you will never know how to use that. So then why you will try to get preset that will work not for you, and you're gonna pay money for that. That's what I won't understand. But if you do buy a preset, and you will try to invest your money, time, and wish, dream, hope, engagement, likes, following, and everything, I don't know. If you're gonna try to do that, honestly, prepare yourself to spend, I don't know, maybe 5 hours to 10, a day, just 5 to 10 hours, in order to understand basics of how to use Lightroom, how to work with the presets. And when you start working with that, save all your settings. Like when you do that, for example, you have this preset number 1, then if you do any kind of editing in a preset, save it as a preset number 1 edited by me or something like that. Then it's gonna help you with later, so you don't need to readjust everything again and again. So you're gonna have everything saved, so you won't do any kind of confusing things to yourself. So, and I hope that's gonna work for you. And thank you so much for watching this video one more time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great summer, and sorry for sunglasses because my eyes are too sensitive for the bright light now. And I think for the whole week we're gonna have this kind of situation, because sometimes I have those prepared videos. I think the whole last week it was kind of prepared videos, but this week I think the video will be done the night before posting, so that's gonna be a bit hard time for me, but I will try, because this time we're gonna have the videos also in Russian, so I'm working for the Russian part as well, and we're gonna see which one works better, because that's what's important as well. We need to know our audience, because in my stats I have really different people, and honestly I don't know, it depends how much of, like, which percentage. But maybe I'm gonna keep videos on 2 languages, English and Russian, but let's see that later. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.